and I'm making something for you today that I have a feeling many of you have never heard of. I'm going to make for you today a pumpkin butter pecan ice cream pie. Did you ever hear of mixing pumpkin with butter pecan ice cream? I love butter pecan ice cream. And this is, as my friend Ellen would say, thebomb.com. Oh, yes, it is. It's a decadent ice cream pie. And I wanted to get this recipe to you before Thanksgiving in case you want to try it. So I'm going to get started now. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe. It just helps my channel to grow. And I do all kinds of things on my channel. I don't want you to get too bored. And I set my oven to 350 degrees. Now you can use a food processor. I'm using my handy dandy Ninja because I've had this forever and I use it for everything and I like it. So for this, I guess I should tell you, we're going to use a springform pan. And for those of you that might not be familiar with a springform pan, it's 2 pieces. And it closes here, and then it opens. So this goes inside, see, put it in, and then it closes, see? So we're using a springform pan for this. Now, in my Ninja, the crust is going to be made with Gingersnap cookies and graham crackers, and of course, melted butter. So first of all, this recipe calls for, and I'm just using regular Gingersnap cookies. These are Nabisco Gingersnap cookies. So the recipe calls for, let me get my cookies here, 2 cups of Gingersnap cookies. So I have a cup here, and I'm going to just put 2 cups of the cookies in my Ninja. So there we go. Oh, there. A heaping cup. Whoops. Okay. Put that in there. And another one. It's going to be so good. And if you decide you like it after the video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Because YouTube loves those thumbs up and comments. Alright, so that is 2 cups of Gingersnap cookies. Now, it also calls for, now listen carefully, and I'll put the ingredients down below for you. It also calls for 6 graham crackers, and it says rectangles. So you know, the graham crackers come in a rectangle, and then they break in half, and they're 2 squares. Well, I cheated. I did a little hack on my graham crackers, and instead of buying a whole box of graham crackers, I picked up the graham cracker crumbs. They're just already crushed and crumbed for you. You can use them for so many different things, but we're going to use them today. So I had to calculate how much to put in here. And according to my Alexa, and I always ask Alexa, she said to put in 2/3 of a cup. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you have regular graham crackers, you're supposed to use 6 graham cracker rectangles. So let me cheat a little bit and fill my measuring cup with these graham cracker crumbs, because they're already pulverized for me. I'm going to put them in here with my ginger snaps. Let me move that over here, that over here. All right, now to this, I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of melted butter, which I've already melted, so let me pour that in here. Everything tastes better with butter. All right, now I'm going to put the top on my Ninja. I have to move it over here because that's where my plug is. Put this on. Let me move myself over. Put this on. Come on, I thought the plug was a little bit longer. There we go. All right. And with my Ninja, I always pulse. So I want to pulse these cookies with the butter, and I already have the graham crackers pulsed. But I'm going to do this till it makes, I guess you could say, a fine form. Let me just do this. I get all those cookies crushed. Take a peek. Looks good to me. All right, now, oh, it smells good. Woo. Now I'm going to take my spring form pan. Now it doesn't tell you to put parchment paper in or to grease it, so I'm just going to follow my recipe. Make sure this is in correctly. There. So now I'm going to put all my crumb mixture in here. Move this over. These are very sharp. Keep that out of my way. And pour that in. Get my spoon. Just get all of it right into the pan. Now once I get all of this into the pan, my hands are clean. I'm going to press it down because I want to cover the bottom and I want to try to get it up the sides as much as I can. So I'll just show you. See how nice it comes when you press it? Because the butter makes it nice and moist. Very easy. So I'm going to push it all down, cover the bottom, get it towards the sides. Now depending on the size of your pan, if you're using a smaller springform pan, you can probably go a little bit higher on the sides, which I would probably prefer, but I wasn't going out and buying a new springform pan, so I'm using what I have. Okay. And I'm trying to just push it up the sides just a little bit. With this size pan, probably just going to go up maybe an inch. If you have a smaller pan, you can probably push it about 2 inches up the side. Very nice. Really smells good. Are you all ready for Thanksgiving? Are you celebrating home? Or are you going out? I don't like to go to restaurants on the holidays. They're too crowded. The food's not the same, in my opinion. And they're expensive. I like to spend the holidays home with family. Alrighty. So this is looking good. You know, I got it up the sides just a little bit. Now, I preheated my oven to the 350 degrees. So I'm going to put this in the preheated oven. And I'm going to bake the crust for about 8 to 10 minutes or until it's golden. So okay, so I took the pie crust out of the oven and it's completely cool. You have to make sure it's cool. It's a nice golden brown. And now I'm going to show you how we make the filling so I can get this baby started, and the sooner the better, because then we can gather and gobble. So take a bowl. And in the bowl, you're going to put 1 quart of Butter Pecan Ice Cream. I love this. I had it sitting out, so it did get soft. But, oh, I love Butter Pecan Ice Cream. So let me put that in. You're probably saying, I never heard of this. That's why I'm making it for you. You're going to learn something new today, and I think you're going to be surprised. All right. So that's 1 quart of ice cream. Now to that ice cream, let me put this here, I'm going to add 1 cup of pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling, just the pure pumpkin puree. You're probably saying, oh, that sounds weird. Well, don't knock it till you try it. Okay. And next, I have pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to add, I think 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice to this mixture. And with my spoon, I'm going to combine all of this ingredients. So you want the ice cream and the pumpkin and the spices all combined together. Now, once I have this all mixed together, I'm going to put it into my cooled pie crust. And then after that, I'm going to put this in the freezer for at least, and I'm going to say at least 4 hours. This has to freeze because remember, this is an ice cream pie. See how nicely that's mixing all together, the pumpkin and the ice cream? Alrighty, that looks good to me. Doesn't take long to mix it. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to take this little spoon I have and taste this. Good. Okay. So I'm going to now pour this into the shell. I'm going to put it in my freezer and make sure you come back when we do a taste testing because we all want to gather and gobble. And maybe this will be something that you decide to make for Thanksgiving. And people will probably never guess what you put in it. So here we go. Let me pour this into the shell. That. Okay. While my pie shell was cooling, I took my puppy for a walk. Well, boy, let me tell you, she's 10 pounds now, and she walks me. She's strong. All right. So this is going into the freezer, and I'll be back in a little while. We'll show you what it looks like. Maybe there's something special I'm going to put on the top, and then we'll taste it. Don't go away. Okay, I'm back, and actually, it's the next day. I put the same shirt on, but by the time this chilled last night, because it's a minimum of 4+ hours in the freezer, you know, it has to be hard, it was late, and we weren't in the mood for dessert. So I said, you know what? Let's just leave it in the freezer and we'll do it tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. So I took it out. It does say to let it sit for about 5 minutes before you serve it. So I'm going to open this springform pan, you see, and put this down here. Now actually, you can see here that this is not, the crumbs did not come all the way up the side. And I would prefer the crumbs to come all the way up. Because this was a bigger pan. I would use next time either a smaller pan or I'd use a pie plate and bring the crumbs up on the side. Now, I'm going to cut a piece of this because I want to do a taste testing. But I think we have to jazz it up a little bit. So I picked up sea salt caramel. This happens to be Ghirardelli, but you can use any sea salt caramel you like. We're going to drizzle it over the top of our slice, and then I have some whipped cream. I'm just going to put a little dollop of whipped cream. So I guess you figured out by now, if you take the Butter Pecan Ice Cream and you add your pure pumpkin puree to it with a little of the pumpkin spice in there, it turns it into pumpkin ice cream. So let me cut a piece of this. All right, so I'm pressing down into the crumbs because I want to make sure they come out. Like I said, do what I say and not what I do. If it says let it sit for 5 minutes before you cut it, you should listen and not be like me. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me see if I can get this piece out. Okay, going to take my spatula and get this piece out. Alrighty, here we go. Look at that, baby. Oh yeah. Move this over. Made a little bit of a mess. And you can see the crumbs here. I would have preferred those crumbs to come up a little higher, but like I said, use a smaller pan or use a pie plate. Okay, so let me turn this around and let me move this out. I'm going to take some of my caramel, my sea salt caramel, and I'm just going to drizzle a little bit over the top. So here we go. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. A little bit more. Oh yeah. That looks good. Oh yes. Now I'm going to put a little dollop of whipped cream. But you could put on there. You could put on there whatever you want. I'm going to put that right maybe up here. Oh yeah. Now look at that on the Thanksgiving plate. It looks gorgeous. I'm going to put a picture in for you. So now I'm going to take a taste of it. It should taste like pumpkin ice cream with that nice gingerbread graham cracker crust. So let me see. Still pretty cold. Oh yeah. Come on, let me move that over. Okay, here goes. Oh. I'll tell you, it's the combination of the flavors. You have the crust, which I love. Then this tastes like a delicious pumpkin ice cream. And then with that sea salt caramel, put all those flavors together, it's a winner. Let me get another bite of this. Oh yeah. Oh. Definitely. I love the crust. And definitely try to put sea salt caramel on it. It just gives it that sweet and salty flavor. So I hope you liked the video. You will see, if you look inside, there's a few little of the pecans in there from the pecan ice cream. But it's really a winner. It's delicious. I think you're going to like it. I really do. So anyway, in case I don't see you, but I hope I will, I hope you'll hit that subscribe and you'll get a notification when my next video is coming up. But just in case I don't, have a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. And I want to thank you all for supporting my channel because it really means a lot to me. So I'm going to go eat my pie and I will see you all very soon. Love you. Toodles.